for the national anthem. This will be followed by the national pledge. The president is being escorted by the police mounted squadron.
Ghana is now 69 years old after independence, and then you people are saying that today's independence wasn't nice. The way you people were doing yourself on the JC as if this is the second coming of independence. You see, the president has mafia, you guys, and I love it, bro. We that weren't able to buy jerseys, we used AI to create jerseys for ourselves. And say reverends are potesio guinnessio pepe. So we are done with the 69th independence, which happened at the Jubilee House. A lot of people thought, say, oh no, okay, because Flag Star House or a Black Star House was a then house. People thought that you go there and then you go and then observe the 69th independence. People thought that it's going to be a grand finale. It's going to be something great. It's going to be, bro. We are using the money for something different. Oh, the scanner, the CAC, oh my no, resetting Ghana and the factory, then the factory resetting. This is the year that we are doing it. Oh, so then don't think say we are going to use all the money to do this program and then we squander the money. And right now, bro, whatever that happened was cute and was like a nuclear family that has meet and then they are doing their thing, bro. It is nice for me, bro. I feel like it's nice for me. So I don't know if you were able to watch everything from A to Z, or you weren't able, or you didn't get a time to watch everything, or you didn't understand stuff. I'm here to explain things to you. We'll go into details, and then what some key points that I think it's relevant for us to hammer on again and talk about it. We will talk about it. Stay tuned with me. The name is and has always been your Rapture. Subscribe to the channel, put us on post notifications so that anytime we drop another video, you will be first to have it. Mahama Mafia Manfo. Mahama Mafia. Because they just see that people bought in there. That's how the closest match. Bro, let's get into the video. So we are done with the 69th independence of Ghana, and next year we are going to the 70th independence of Ghana. Let's start from the grand entry of the president. That was nice and then very simple. Understand? Very simple. At first we used to witness a lot of motorbikes and a lot of cars parking, and then a great convoy, like convoy can see it. But this time around everything was like cute and then nice. It wasn't like the president's coming. You feel something? Yeah, it wasn't like you just watch the video.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, arriving on the square now is His Excellency the First Lady, preceding the arrival of His Excellency the President of the Republic. Saluting days and remain standing for the national anthem. This will be followed by the national pledge. The president is being escorted by the police mounted squadron. The police mounted squadron was formed in 1940 with 7 horses. The core mandate of the unit was to provide ceremonial escort for the governor. The horses are also used for patrol duties.
Bro, the thing doesn't look like the president crowd. But what they say, after that, we moved on to the national anthem where the president, went in and then stood there. They did the national anthem. After the national anthem, as he was about to go sit, he met, the former president of the Republic of Ghana, Adu D-boy, Adu Showboy, Adu Gagai, Adu Bro, Adu everything, our former president. They had a lot of, they had some small convo. I'm sure that by this time he was like, Charlie, I say, I feel with you. I want to can see you. I say, I didn't know why in something small. So I'll be my Ghana for I media no me issue ni mu dudu. Moving on, the band also came to display. You know, we can't do anything without the band. Although say we are not in Takrade, but the band also came to, you know, display their staffs and then do one or two things. Poetry recital from, you know, schools, those SHS and then the JHS and then the primary schools. They also came to, you know, do their poetry and then other stuff. Some girl was like, Muhammad Tete or chain high sense. He's more than high sense, and then he has 13 years to say who, and then no, the whole place was like, you know, crazy cultural display. They also display culture from other groups, other tribes, other bro. It was the normal thing, but just that it's something small. And then this lady, I thought they wrote national anthem and then 21 gun salute. I don't know what the lady was singing. I don't know if we've remixed the national anthem. I don't know what it is, but if you know it, let me know. Let me know it under the comment section. It was like she was giving some tone to be. I said new anthem will be about. I don't know the 21 gun salute with dear. Say it's for the soldiers or whatever it is. But that was also the small part of it, which I thought it was also a spotlight. After the 21 gun salute, now they said, President, come and address whatever that we are doing here. And then the president addressed the thing very well. I feel like the president was somehow slow for me. I don't know what's going on, bro. From my opinion, I feel like the president was somehow slow. He was somehow quiet because Charlie Nanka, you know, we are all expecting he will give some, you know, for president, for Muhammad, you know, he will just give some jokes and then other stuff to be. But we didn't experience that this time around. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. He felt something, you know, slow for me. Somehow for me. I don't know for your side, bro.
Today, as we mark our 69th independence anniversary, we do so under the theme, Building Prosperity, Inspiring Hope. This theme is more than just ceremonial. It represents a covenant between the government and the governed, a solemn promise that every decision we make and every policy we implement must foster prosperity and renew hope for every Ghanaian. Just 6 days ago, I stood before Parliament to deliver the State of the Nation address. I spoke honestly about our challenges and confidently about the future and the progress we are making. But today, I speak not only to our Parliament, but to every Ghanaian, the farmer in the northern savannah, the trader in the Makola market, the teachers in our classrooms, the nurses in our hospitals and clinics, the young entrepreneur with a smartphone in his hand, and every Ghanaian, both at home and in the diaspora.
So the president was like, everybody played his role as being the president, starting from Nkrumah's time to his time. Everybody played his role. So people that used to think, say, and those past presidents didn't do well. Those past presidents were like, they were corrupt and then other stuff. So no. Everybody did his own. Obia ye ne die senye be ya Ghana bitimi tumpon, senye be ya Ghana ye na ebenya fa. Everybody played his role. So we shouldn't be like the past president was like this and then he is also like this and other stuff. That's the real meaning of what he said, bro.
Nkrumah did not only grant us independence, he awakened within us a sense of consciousness and a continental purpose. Starting with the UGCC and eventually the CPP, along with the countless unsung heroes and patriots, they sparked a movement that altered the course of African history. Today, we honor the memory of Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and all others who have led this country after him. All of them have been a part of our history and have brought us to this moment in our lives. From Dr. Kofi Abrifabuzia to J.A. Ankara, Akwesi Afrifa, Ike Achampong, General Akufo, Jerry John Rawlings, John Ajekum Kufuor, John Evans Atta Mills, and Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Every administration, regardless of its political inclination, has played its part in building the nation we all proudly call Ghana.
You people gave him the power to reset Ghana, and then he can't do it alone. You know, I drew a point to go, people, and the netizens or the citizens have to, you know, come together. You people have to collab together with the governor and then the govern and then the governor, so that things will go well, so that the factory reset, the factory reset that he wants to reset Ghana will be, you know, nice, will be okay, because as times goes on, and then as they take money from the purse of Ghana, it will get to a point that books will no more be in the classrooms, road will no more be there, roads will be somehow, you know, hospitals, medicines won't be in the hospitals, people will be dying and other stuff. He really addressed it.
When I took office, you granted me a clear mandate to reset our nation, Ghana. Resetting Ghana goes beyond simply managing our issues. It involves transforming how we govern, how we produce, and how we share the fruits of our prosperity. Over the past year, we've taken decisive steps to stabilize our economy, restore investor confidence, and rebuild fiscal discipline in how we manage our resources. Inflation is declining, the cedi, our local currency, is stabilizing, and confidence in the Ghanaian economy is gradually returning. We've renegotiated our debts to obtain more sustainable terms for our people, and we've redirected valuable national resources towards healthcare, education, agriculture, and employment creation. But resetting Ghana goes beyond just the numbers. It involves resetting our values, our expectations, and the social contract that exists between leaders and citizens. Leadership must be accountable. Corruption is a cancer that erodes the very foundation of our nation. Every cedi that is stolen from the public purse represents a classroom that is robbed of textbooks. It represents a hospital that will go without medicines. It represents a road that will be left uncompleted. And it represents a young graduate that will be denied opportunity. Under my leadership, we're not just fighting corruption with words alone. We're strengthening institutions, protecting anti-corruption agencies from political interference, and ensuring that no individual, regardless of their status or party, is above the law. But government cannot win this battle alone. We must foster a national culture of integrity, where honesty is valued and public service is regarded as a sacred duty.
He moved to the youth and then the social media bloggers and then the YouTubers. Yes, okay, he was like, Charlie, it has gotten to a point that our digital phones and then our cell phones and then whatever that we are holding in our hands are turning into something technology. So he listens to us and then he sees whatever that is going on. And then right now, no, there are some industries on the road. There are some things that he's doing, he's planning, and then he's doing in regions to regions, Accra, Tamale, Bolgatanga, and then everywhere. So it will get to a point that, bro, yebedidi. And that's what the president is saying. They are doing in, bro, industries and then factories are coming. I say yes. So that's what he is saying. These are not my words.
Citizens, Ghana is bigger than any one of us. To the young people of this country, I see you, I hear you, and I believe in your potential. You belong to a generation that is armed with tools and opportunities that earlier generations could hardly have imagined. In your hands, a smartphone transforms into a classroom. In your hands, a business platform, a smartphone transforms into a business platform. In your hands, a smartphone transforms into a creative studio and a gateway to the global economy. However, I also recognize your frustrations, and that is why government is investing in digital infrastructure, entrepreneurship programs, and innovation hubs across the country, from Accra to Kumasi to Tamale, Takrady, Ho, and Koforidua.
And about the 24-hour economy that people have been saying is that this was the major reason why we voted for him to come into power. No, he says that the 24-hour economy, they've passed it, and then right now it's a law. It's a law because it has to get to a point that we have to work throughout in and then out, import and then export of things has to go inside and outside throughout, no stopping, so that it can create a lot of jobs, thousands of jobs, millions of jobs for people to work day in, day out, 24 hours. You go, you run 9 shifts, day shifts, evening, morning shifts, and then other stuff, so that so right now the 24-hour economy, they've passed it and then it's a law.
My fellow countrymen and women, I'm pleased to announce that I have assented to the 24-hour Economy Authority Bill, and it has now become law. This historic reform will boost Ghana's productivity. Businesses will be incentivized to run across multiple shifts. Factories will operate around the clock, and services will become more accessible to our citizens. 1,000 new jobs will be generated across various sectors, ranging from manufacturing and logistics to security and transportation. This initiative will enable us to optimize the use of our national infrastructure and establish Ghana as a competitive industrial hub. And this is how we will create prosperity.
So the president also talked about the final stage of the woman bank that they've been talking about. Yes, and then right now, they said they are at the final stage, which very soon they'll be starting the women's bank or women bank. Yeah, because they have to get some sikapudu, they have to get some savings, they have to get a place where women will save, and then they will also empathize in women's, bro. They will understand women. And see, they'll be having a lot of money, and then
I'm also pleased to announce that we're in the final stages of setting up the Women's Development Bank. This work has been under the leadership of our hardworking Vice President, Jane Nana Opoku Agyeman. Our women entrepreneurs have historically been the backbone of Ghana's informal economy, and yet too many of them face barriers to affordable credit. This Women's Development Bank will provide accessible financing, mentorship, and business support that is tailored to women-led enterprises. When women succeed, families thrive, and nations prosper. Women of Ghana were committed to investing so that you realize your full potential.
Last but not the least, the president talked about next year, bro. 70th independence. Now, in next year, no. He's like, we should reset our minds. We should reset our visions. We should reset ourselves so that there'll be more food. There won't be floods. There won't be, road distractions. There won't be, Chale, 3 years was they say, okay, that's not the story for today. All right, you talk about that one in another video.
As we approach the milestone of Ghana's 70th anniversary next year, let us reaffirm our national vision. A vision of a Ghana where no child will go to bed hungry. And a Ghana where education is accessible and empowering. A Ghana where healthcare is affordable and accessible. A Ghana with world-class infrastructure. A Ghana that produces what it consumes. A Ghana where merit and not connections decides opportunity. A Ghana that is digitally connected from Aflao to Hamile. A Ghana that preserves its forests and environment for future generations. This vision is within reach, but it requires our collective efforts. My fellow Ghanaians, 69 years ago, our nation was born in hope, and together we gather here this morning to renew.
In the 70th anniversary now, that time, the year, by that time, mo start to fugu. Fugu na mo beto. Fugu na ma bo the coat of mo beto to fugu na ma bo the coat of after mobozo. Charlie, the factory reset of Ghana ne die naturally say a bus gidi. It is going on, bro. It is going on. We just hope that in our 70th anniversary everything will be smooth, and then the government and then other staffs, everything that they are doing will be smooth. We are just praying that everything will go smoothly, because Charlie, we for chop, we for chop, bro. We for chop, we for get works then do. Then Charlie, it's a whole lot of story. I can't say everything in this video, bro. It's a whole lot of story. So that's what happened at the 69th independence of Ghana. Ghana is now 69 years old after independence. It's a great thing. It's a great moment. It's a great milestone. But I think the 70th one on yes, the 70th one, the hits, baba. Yeah, so we are just praying for more life, more grace, and then more money at that time. You understand? Yeah. So until then, we meet in the next episode. The name is, and has always been, your Rapture. Subscribe to the channel, put us on post notifications, so the next time we drop another video, you will be first to have it. Let's meet in the next episode. This is Ghana Month. I'm out.